This is the story of Queen Esther. Esther showed great courage, and she risked her life to save her people. Esther was born a Jew, and she was brought captive into Persia. Her parents had died, and she was an orphan. She was raised by her uncle Mordecai. During this time, the Persian people didn't like the Jewish people, and the Persian people were very mean to them. One day, the king of Persia wanted to find a new wife. The king had the power to marry any woman he wanted in the entire kingdom. So the king asked for all of the most beautiful women to be brought before him. Esther was very beautiful, and so she had to go before the king too. The king liked Esther the most. He married Esther, and now Esther was the queen of Persia. But Esther didn't tell the king that she was Jewish. She kept it a secret. One day, Esther found out that there was a new law that would be very bad for her people. The king had signed an order for all of the Jewish people to be destroyed at the end of the year. Esther would be safe because no one knew that she was Jewish. But what about her family and her people? She was very sad. Mordecai sent a message to Esther and said, "You have to go and talk to the king and ask him not to do this. If you don't do something, all of our people will die." The king was very powerful. No one was allowed to tell the king what to do. People weren't even allowed to talk to the king without permission. If someone ever tried to walk up to the king to talk to him, the law said that they should be taken away and put to death. Even the queen could be put to death if she tried to talk to the king without permission. And what if the king found out Esther was Jewish? He might be angry. Esther really wanted to talk to the king and ask him not to hurt her people, but she was afraid. She didn't know what to do. Mordecai sent Esther another message. He said, "Esther, maybe this is the reason that you became the queen." For a moment just like this, Esther took courage. She sent a message back to her uncle and said, "I will go and talk to the king, even though it is against the law, and if I perish, I perish." She told Mordecai to gather all of the Jewish people and to fast and pray for her. Esther put on her royal robes and jewelry. She risked her life, and she went to the king's court without permission. With great courage, Esther approached the king. When the king saw Esther, he was happy to see her. He told his guards not to take her away, and he let her speak. Esther told the king that she was Jewish, and she asked the king to change the law and save her people. The king said, "I will change the law however you wish. You and Mordecai can write the new law, and I will stamp it with my ring." Esther showed great courage. She was willing to risk her life to save her people. "And so will I go in unto the king, which is not according to the law. And if I perish, I perish."
We hope you enjoyed this video.
If you like what we're doing and you want to support us,
please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/latterdaykids.